Alrighty, beast enthusiasts, we have the Gladius Prime armor on the Dryptosaurus with Helina from the Gladiator pits. Let's go! Boom, baby. Gladius Prime armor goes on the Dryptosaurus with Helina. And what's really cool about these is this is part of the Cyberzoic line. This is when Helina is in the Gladiator pits, and you can actually see that back here. You can also see it on my shirt. Get it in our merch store on our website. But we want to open these up. You have this incredible packaging for Cyberzoic. You have the Dryptosaurus on the front in the packaging art. On the back, really cool Cadillac shots with the Dryptosaurus and Helina action figures and some facts and stats down here. Bottom of the box. Everyone who worked on this figure over here. Helina is in here, and she comes with all these accessories. 2 knives, 2 swords, a shield, multiple hands, and 2 heads. You get the screaming head, and you get the regular head. Very cool. And you get the back of the box with Helina, the other action figures in this way from Cyberzoic, and the lizard dragon. And on the bottom of the box, nothing but a stand. You can put it on the table, and it stands perfectly. Or if you want, you can hook it onto a hook. Very cool. The Dryptosaurus is awesome. It's already one of my favorite Cyberzoic beasts, but we're gonna open these up, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with them. So first, we're gonna open up Helina. Let's go. Ah, cool. Pull this out and check out this card for Helina. It is actually a Zoic TCG card. You get Helina, and her ability is activates when you defeat an enemy beast, draw a new card from your deck. Super cool. And what I like about this is when it's in the package, you don't even see the card back there. I'm gonna pull her out and stand her up. And we got Helina. Let's put her on the stand. Wham, bam, dino jam. And I already have her gripping hands on there. You get the full articulation in the head. You get to look down and up. You get an accessory head where she's yelling. It's gonna be great for the Gladiator pits. You get the full range of motion in the shoulders. You also have the disc swivel in the elbows, so you can get full range of motion there. And you have a barbell for the fist. You then get the awesome articulation in the torso. Look at that. You get great rotation and articulation in that, so you can get her to go in any normal pose. The legs have insane articulation as well, come down with a thigh swivel, so you can turn her legs out. You also get a double jointed knee in this tiny little figure, which always blows my mind. Look at that. And of course the ankles are on a disc as well, so you get great articulation and posability there too. And now let's open up the Gladius Prime armor. We're gonna do this really quick, pull it out. Comes with really cool instructions and card. Mine actually didn't come with the card because this is a production piece, but I did print the card for all y'all to see. It'll say Gladius Prime Battle Armor. Yeah, Battle Armor at the top. And its ability is all players send an active beast on their field to extinction. Very, very, very powerful card. When you get this, it comes in 2 layers. You get the tail sections and the shin guards. Then you get the saddle, the helmet, the neck piece, and the chest piece with the 2 tusks that go into the armor. Oh, and you get a stand. And you don't want to ruin these pieces because when it comes in here, they're plugged in. So you just want to push out the little hooky spots like that, and we're good to go. So you have the helmet, the saddle, the tusk, the chest piece, the neck piece, the stand pieces, and the foot pieces. These go, not foot, but the shin pieces. Ooh, look at that, I'm so cool. Spider-Man. And then you get the tail sections. You have the large tail section that goes first on the tail, the medium tail section, which goes second, and the small one, which is this size on the back of the tail. Now, I'm gonna build this guy really quick. Bam. Connect the chest plate. I'm gonna do one side first, lock it in. Made a little pop noise. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I could. I'm gonna plug the neck piece in. There's 2 little holes in here for these 2 male pieces, like a glove. Ooh, I'm gonna put the leg pieces on next. These are even easier to put on because they're separate at this section and they're on my fat fingers. As they heat up, they actually go back into position. So if they're a little loose, just give them a little bit of heat with a hair dryer. They'll go right back on. But they go like that. Look at how easy that was. That was too easy. Mwah. Do you stand for me? You're not gonna stand for me, are you? It's like, no, I'm not gonna stand for you. I don't want to stand for you. I'm not gonna stand for you. I don't want to. Ah. So now we're gonna put the helmet on. All I did is grab the reins like this. Then I just press this on, and that's where it'll fit. It lines up with the armor. I'm gonna hold it down with one finger. I'm just gonna press it on really quick. These little curvy pieces go into these generator cores from the power core. I'm just gonna, just like that, and they plug in. And it's in, done, super easy. And like I was saying before, I don't wanna have to worry about these reins, so I'm gonna throw them over the saddle horn. just like that. And he's almost done. The last thing you have to do now is place on the tail pieces, spikes go back. That, whee, and the last one. And we're basically done. The only last part is these cool tusk pieces that go into the armor. When you get this armor, it's gonna have these plugged in already, and these are ports for other weapons. So for example, if I wanna take off these awesome blasts from my Kickstarter exclusive Smilodon, and I plug it in here, and now I got a big blaster on the side of my Dryptosaurus Gladius Prime armor. It's that easy with the blast effect. I think that looks pretty cool. Those little pieces are awesome little gimmicks. Put them on both sides and you can go pew, 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 pew. I'm gonna take that off. Don't need it. I'm gonna go put this guy back on my collectible shelf because this is my favorite piece. And I didn't want to move it, but Ross said, hey Chris, why don't you put some blasters on? It'll look really cool. Well, okay, Ross, I will. Ross always telling me ideas and stuff that he wants me to do that doesn't really matter, and it messes up my cool displays, and then I have to go and put them back, and it's always getting messed up because Ross is like, hey, you should do this. And then I go and do it and it gets messed up even more. Oh, but I left this cap here. Plug these guys in. You just take out that cool effect piece that I put the blaster guns in. You just take it and press it in. And it is keyed, so each one has a different key so you know which side it goes on. I just kind of spin them until they slip right in. Oh yeah, look at that, all done. Look how aggressive that is. Ah, what's really cool is this all stays together really well. I mean, the reins are gonna bounce around because they're not really connected, and everything holds on super tight. This headpiece is gonna be a little loose because it is really being held on by these little cords right here, but it allows it for free range of motion, and you can move it anywhere you want. You just have to slide it back down and it stays very nicely. Look at that. And if you have any trouble with this piece like floating up on its back like that, just take a hairdryer to it, heat it up, and it'll fit perfectly like that against the body, and then you can do all the cool poses you want, and it looks very cool. Let's get some poses with Helina because she's gonna have to fight this guy. I'm gonna pop her head off, put on the other head. It's just a pop and swap, and I'm just putting it on the stand so she can put in really cool dynamic poses. Yeah, look at that. Bam, Dino Jam. And she can ride it, grab these reins, have all the fun. Let's get some bad A turntables, creative beast enthusiasts of Dragolina with the Gladius Prime. Oh yeah. Get in the smoky nest. It's the dragon Gladius Prime. It's so cool! And a sneak peek of what's to come. So check it out, creative beast enthusiasts. You have the Gladius Prime armor on the Dryptosaurus with Helina. Helina comes with 2 knives, 2 swords, a shield, a gripping hand, an open hand, and a fist. You can do all these incredible poses with it. The Gladius Prime armor has these awesome accessories, and it even comes with this little piece that plugs in where these horns are so that you guys can do weapon effects as well. So if you want to have blasters or guns or stuff on there, or really cool Cyberzoic weaponry, you can do it. This set is incredible and I highly recommend it. You can get this and all of our other figures on our website, www.creative-beast.com. And don't forget, y'all, from the prehistoric to the fantastic, Creative Beast Studio!